shit. Kalawana kumpasano wano haha bakatabanka hano bakataka.
Welcome to Bonzoleum Male Reading.
That's fucked up.
The first in a series of Bonzoleum fan mail reading.
Well, the camera is at an angle, so this might look like a Batman episode. Okay. This is some fan mail over the last... Well, it's not really fan mail. I mean, I do get fan mail, like actual messages sent to me. There we go. Sent to me, but these are comments, okay? Because most of the fan mail is people like, hey, Terry, you know, what do you think of this Zildjian cymbal? What do you think of this Peisty cymbal? Or what do you think of DW drums? Or, you know, Ludwig's made these. It's like people are looking what gear to buy, kind of, or my advice and other stuff. But these are comments left on my videos. And this is I didn't realize how many frickin' comments I got, you know, or people get when they put stuff out there. These are a lot of comments. Okay, ready? Here we go. I'm not going to include the names on it, but I'm sure they'll know who they are. Okay. I really love these new... This is John from Poughkeepsie. I really love these new analysis videos. They teach you so much. Thanks, Terry. This is Joan from Madagascar. I don't even own drums, but your videos are intoxicatingly entertaining. This is Alphonse from Richtenpimple. I think I'm in love. These are actual comments. Okay. Next, my cheeks hurt from laughing so much. You're crazy funny, but wow, you explain things so well. Always look forward to your new vids. Thank you. I like the hair, Terry. Thank you. Absolutely love these recording analysis videos. Very entertaining and educational. One can really tell you have a deep love and appreciation for drumming. Bonham and Zeppelin. I just like seeing someone who is crazy and obsessed with Zeppelin / Bonzo as I am, down to the littlest detail. I enjoy learning it all. Anyway, thanks for the great video, Terry. Loving this series. Keep up the good work, man. Thank you. John from Detroit. The names I didn't put on here, so I'm sorry. The next one here. Your drumming gives me pylo erection. That's an actual comment. Somebody left. Right there. Okay. Freaking rad. Next. I need a shoe. I need a shoe. Got a lot of mileage out of that shoe video. Next. You're fucking crazy, not a compliment. Next. This is the best tutorial on YouTube, explained really well, and you have a really cool voice, by the way. You know, I've been told a lot that I do have a cool voice. I like to mimic sound over people, or voice over people. Pepperidge Farm remembers. Hudson 32700. Anyway, that might not be a national commercial. That might just be a Chicago commercial. Okay. Epic ending. This is after the Keith Moon one, I think. Epic ending. Laugh out loud. We love you long time. We love you too. Next. Anyone who finds a way to quote, "There's something about Mary" while teaching gets an obligatory sub. I'm in. Thank you. Poor presentation and drums sound terrible. Wah, wah. Presentation apart, I think a lot of the sound, most of the sound comments, or bad comments I got, are when I had the Sonar. I had a Red Sparkle set of Sonar 3007s, which were great drums, but I had the factory heads on them, and I never changed them. So yeah, they sounded like shit, but what can you do? Okay. Bonzoleum, you must not work or have a day job, laugh out loud. I was actually thinking this stuff was real and for sale. It is real, and it is for sale. I need to clear out some shite down here, okay? So if you're ever in Chicago, be like, hey, let's stop by Bonzoleum's and maybe buy some stuff that's for sale, okay? I don't really have a day job. I'm a stay-at-home dad. I do teach drum lessons. I do gig from time to time. And that's it there. All right. So, how much of this is staged? Did you really tear Bonham's shirt? I didn't. That was staged, but it was sort of loosely staged. My original plan was to have the same stuff, like the snare drum and the shirt and stuff, just because I thought it'd be funny. You know what I mean? I thought it would be. I was going to make the video and see if it was funny. If it wasn't, But I have a friend named Paul who's from England. In fact, it was in the video. And my plan was originally to actually be interviewing Paul and actually vomit on camera. Seriously. Because when I eat avocado, I have an allergy to avocado. That typically in the past when I eat avocado, excuse me, it's about, honestly, seriously, like 30 seconds to a minute, I when your mouth waters and you're going to blow chunks and you're kind of like, you know what I'm saying? So my plan was to just vomit all over the stuff as I was interviewing him. Because, in movies and stuff, when they try to do vomiting, usually what they always do is the actor has some vomit in their mouth, and they just go, and it kind of pops out. This would have been like the meaning of life, like a cylinder of blasting vomit up out of my mouth onto the drum and to the sweater, which actually wasn't Bonham stuff. But that was my plan. We did 3 takes where I ate a whole bunch of avocado, nothing happened. I got kind of sick, but I didn't puke. Did another take where I drank a half a glass of olive oil. Nothing happened. Third take, honest to God, I took about a half a cup of Moxie's food and ate it with a little more olive oil. God, I even kind of get gaggy just thinking about it. And I didn't puke. So we put that on the shelf for a couple days. I should have kept those takes. They were kind of funny. Anyway, let's go back onto the mail. Anyway, we ended up doing the other... Okay. Next, could you have not waited to eat your fucking cookies, man? At 9:35, I literally yelled at my computer, "Run out of cookies!" Next, typical crap. Next, I think you're insane. Just saying. Next, those drums are crispy. Thanks for doing these videos. I love Led Zeppelin. That's what I like to hear. Next, I believe you, as a non-drummer, when you say Led Zeppelin played to Bonham's beat, but how can Bonham play behind his beat? Without really getting into it, what happens behind the beat, what it is people feel time in a certain way, and a group of musicians... I won't even get into that now. But just go back to the video, I'm sorry. Next, Terry, you're my spirit animal. You know what I'm saying? I hear some fundamental note action. All right. Anyway. Next. I really respect the passion you have in listening to and dissecting the music you love. Very inspiring. Listening to this song is going to be 10 times as fun as it already was after watching this. Also, your drums sound awesome. I think different times my drums sometimes sound good and sometimes they don't. Okay, next. You gotta love it a little raw and sloppy sometimes. Oh yeah. Next. Please be my cool uncle, Terry. There you go. Please, you know what? Hopefully I am a cool uncle to my actual nephews and nieces. Okay. Next. Love the comments you make throughout the video about your life that adds humor. I was dying when you said you got your ass kicked by your sensei. Haha. Great video, man. That actually did happen. I did. It was only 2 blows, but it kind of put me down and out. It really sucked. Okay, next. Man, this is my favorite channel on YouTube. I even have a Bonham tattoo, haha. This channel helps me justify it. Rockin'. The way your snare sounds makes me feel The way your snare sounds makes me feel warm inside. Next. This is amazing. For me, Zepp are one of those that are impeccable human musicians who are so good they can consciously, in parentheses like Bonham with his elastic playing with time, put subconsciously semi-classical levels of playfulness into their stuff. Whereas now it's the robot trying to be human. Ding, 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 dude, you hit it. Or do that, I forget. Okay, next. Quasi Cat. Next. Looks like the dude from a lot of movies. The squeaky voice guy in I Love You Man. The dude in Role Models who played a goofy knight who stabs the little kid in Gene Simmons makeup. Next. It shrinks like a frightened turtle. Next. You don't need a shoe, you need an editor. That's true. I know I have to go higher fi. I'm sorry. But I mean, I kind of like it that part of the charm is, well, at least people have told me part of the charm is that it's not. I mean, I really do. Just I'll have an idea, like, let me make that, and I do sit down and do it. In fact, that's why in the I Need a Shoe video, or one of the I Need a Shoe videos, when I was playing the Steve Miller thing, even after I put the boot on, it still sounded like shite. I should have shite canned the video and reshot it the next day, but I didn't. I just put it out there. You know what I mean? I don't know. Okay, so you don't need a shoe, you need an editor. Next, it's Gary Glitter. Next, this one came in the other day. Put your tongue back in your mouth. You look like a short bus window licker. Bus is B-U-S-S. Actually it's like S, short bus window licker. Know what I'm saying? Okay. Next. Okay. Effing love how you, from now on I'll say effing, but effing love how you explain it all. So much better than a straight up cover. Helps to really get the feel. Thank you. Next. Hilarious and funny uncut video. Makes me watch the whole thing. That's it from now on. Be as you are, cause I'll do the same. Great talent and thanks for the techniques. Keep rocking. Thank you. Next. This one came in the other day too. God, you would be great if you didn't effing yap. And yap. And yap. Next. Badass video, bro. I figure since I let the word ass on TV, I can, although I might have said the F word here. I don't know. Next. You are easily the most real and honest drummer on YouTube. Your videos take longer to watch, but I'm grateful to see something genuine rather than over-edited and every little mistake taken out. Keep it real, man. Will do. Thank you. Next. This one came in the other day, too. I've gotten one or two of these before. Muting cymbals and toms are not needed in between beats. So I guess, sometimes when I play something and I grab the cymbal to shut it up, I do that just so the camera, sometimes, obviously from my older videos, the loud noises from the cymbals and the drums will sort of overpower the mic and the camera, and then there's sort of a little refractory period in the camera and microphone, which then the sensitivity comes back up so I can talk, so I just get in the habit of doing that. Do you know what I mean? So I grab the cymbals to then stop the cymbal or the drums from making the microphone and the camera, stopping it to compress so that my voice comes blah, blah, blah. Okay. But that's why. Oh yeah. I can't thank you enough for your time and efforts. The vids help a lot. You're a great teacher and entertaining to boot. Keep it up, brother. Thank you. Next. Very good lessons, and the practice techniques you are showing on your drums are very helpful for many drum players who have problems with different breaks. You give a very great and easy understanding lesson. Thank you. Kudos for the beautiful acrylite snare in the background. Well, it's not there anymore. I think I got rid of it. But I have one floating around here somewhere. I love Ludwig, old vintage Ludwig stuff, obviously. Okay, next. I think this was when I did the Night Flight video, because the comment is, damn it, I thought he was going to play Night Flight to Venus. Which made me think of Subway to Venus by the Chili Peppers. Subway to... Okay, next. My head hurts. Are you a high school teacher? Ouch. All right, next. Always go with the tangents, Terry. That's why we come back and stay. Next. I motion for another story time with Bonzoleum. I can crank some more of those out, but... Anyway. So, next. I need a shoe. I need a shoe. Roo. It actually says that. Right there. I did a quick cut and paste on... I went through 4 pages of my... Actually, what I did was a few months ago, I took some of the best, or some of the ones that I thought were, because a lot of the time they're very short. And like, thanks a lot, or, you suck, or whatever. But I kind of got into the more explaining for either not insult, but a negative comment or positive comment. You know what I mean? A little more. Anyway. Speaking of, here's one that came in not that long ago. If crack kills, then that's what this guy is on, because he won't die. Seriously, though, Bonham was an ambidextrous freak of nature, and why don't you just play the solo instead, and stop all this rapid ta-da shit? Next. There's something wrong with you. Laugh out loud. Great vid, and thanks for a great laugh. All the best. Thank you. Next. I love this guy. He takes a great deal of time to explain things and make sure that you can really understand him. I realize some people are just having fun and making funny comments, and that's cool, but you snarky bastards, quit your bitching. Go find something that makes you happy. Life's too short to waste by going to people's posts and pissing on them. Unless perhaps you can do it better. Yes! Thank you, guy or gal. But thank you for that. I appreciate it. Next. Please play the Shoe song again. Next. You are absolutely the most entertaining drum instructor in the world. Thank you. I just appreciate, compliments are nice to hear sometimes. Followed by, I'm not sure if your talking or drumming is more annoying, but you should definitely give up the drums. That one came in not that long ago. Okay, next. What the hell was that at 4:55 in one of the videos? I forgot which one it was. It was a recent video. What the hell was that at 4:55? Laughing my freaking ass off. I was here and a book fell off the shelf and it freaked me out. Okay. Next. Hey Terry, it's me again. Wanted to tell you I had my school's talent show today and did a drum solo, of course, and won. Everyone was telling me I was fantastic and people were mesmerized. Just wanted to tell you that without you and my other favorites, I wouldn't have done that. Have a happy holiday season. Caleb. Thanks, Caleb. That's very nice. Next. Sorry, my friend. You spent too much time talking. I'm gone. Bye. Then like a smiley face that says, play the fucking drums. Right here. Okay, next. Terry, you're forsaken the great Gabriel era Genesis. I kid, although there's some truth to that. Firth of Fifth was a great example of odd meter with some 13/8 and 15/8 on the intros and keyboard solos. Also, The Power and the Glory by Gentle Giant has a lot of interesting crap with odd meter where it sounds more melodic. You know what? I don't mean to forsake any Genesis. Phil Collins is an effing monster. I love all that also. But the older I get, I used to really love playing The Colony of Slipperman. But the older I get, I just can't do, you got to do those. I don't know if I have if I ever had the technique to pull off a lot of that Phil Collins stuff or Genesis stuff. I'll give it a whirl. Some songs I will give a whirl. Maybe I can. Maybe I should just practice playing the song for a while. Anyway, but Collins is great, okay? And he does a lot of rudiments straight up in his playing, like a lot of, like paradiddles, paradiddle diddles, and double paradiddle diddle diddles and everything between the ride and the snare and everything. Anyway, let's move on. Next, the Drum Whisperer. That comment actually came in on my puppy ASMR. Moxie was in the chair upstairs, and she looked really cute laying all over the joint, so I made like a ASMR video, which I think I could actually do, like for real. If I got a really good microphone, and I talk really soft like this, I think I could actually do it. But I was just kind of farting around. Okay, next. Thanks for your very entertaining and helpful videos, Bonzoleum. Always get a laugh and a smile. Thank you. Next. You should do a remake of the Monster Mash. You kind of look like Bobby Pickett. Thanks for the video. You know what? I looked up Bobby Pickett. I don't think I look so much like him, but I didn't realize when he sang it, he made all these bizarre faces. Look up Bobby Pickett. He's like, he did the mash. He did the Monster Mash. The Graveyard Smash. It was a graveyard. You got to see it. It's pretty bizarro. But God love him. It was a great tune. I'm sure he raked in the cash for doing it. Next. My Kingdom for a Shoe. Ha ha ha. You're awesome. Love your vids and you're dispensing on knowledge. Cool. Thank you. Next. John Bonham is one of my favorite drummers, and he's got to be from England, or because favorite is the O-U-R. John Bonham is one of my favorite drummers, and after 2 years of drum lessons, and counting, I've always wanted to master this song on the drums. You've done so well to duplicate every move on the drums. You are a great tutor. Please continue to make more videos in the future because you are helping budding drummers like me and many others. Thank you. Thank you. Next. You are the most spastic person I've ever thoroughly probably was going to say met or watched, but I know I am. Trust me, I am very spastic. Next. That's pretty fast. Nice. I think that was on the crossover one. That's in the Crucitis book. The one Neil Peart does a lot of. Or Peart. Okay, there's only a few left. I could really go back and get... There's a lot of these. But I just really, again, this is probably every other one. But the other ones were like, great thanks, or, you suck, or whatever. These are the ones that had more like than 5 words, okay? Next. Terry, just keep in mind you are not wasting your time. Somebody out there is watching everything you do. Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, new subscriber, and I'm just wondering, with all the drums in your play area, are you a collector, or in the drum resale, or fix-em-up biz, or... Actually, I did used to be in the collecting and sort of fix-up biz back before I was married and I had 2 jobs. I was... and I was, it's just, I did a lot more then. But now I'm just sort of obsessive compulsive and just have a lot of stuff. It's like my security blanket, except that it's my security drum. Zzz. Do you know what I'm saying? Okay. This is from Guy Dutton, one of my friends from England. Terry in need of medication again. Too much coffee, smiley face. Thanks, Guy. Who loves you, baby? Okay, next. You sound like a great drummer. I appreciate your lessons, but your humor even more. Thank you. Next. Is your hand get tremor, or are you nervous? Just asking. Obviously, it was a typo. But does your hand have a tremor, or are you just nervous? Well, I am of a nervous disposition, but yeah, I have a familial tremor. They call it a, I've said this before in other videos. They used to call it a congenital familial tremor, or a benign, essential benign, it's just a tremor you have. So according to my doctor, everybody, it's not Parkinson's or anything. Thank God. Okay, so anybody with Parkinson's, or thank God I don't have Parkinson's, okay? All right. Next. I don't play drums, but I could watch these all day for some reason. I actually get a lot of those. I do every so often. I'd say one out of every probably 50 comments is, I don't even play the drums, but I love watching your videos. That makes me feel pretty good. Okay. Next. Looks like Frodo. I've looked up Frodo, and I guess I do look like Frodo, but now I can't remember what Frodo looks like. So look it up. Capital F-R-O-D-O. Looks like Frodo. Okay, next. Love your stuff. Informative, rambling, hilarious. Your attention to detail is a gift and a curse. You have no idea. I mean, the curse part. It can be a curse. Okay. Just a few left. Thank you. You make me feel way better about my average drum skills. When I watch little kids do ridiculously crazy, complex, and technical stuff, it makes me want to throw my sticks away. Your videos always make me want to keep playing. I'm glad, because I feel the same way sometimes too. All right. I was staring at your shirt the whole time, remembering your I have man boobs video. I have a man boobs video. Anyway, haha, please tell me those are oranges. Yes, they were oranges I actually stuck in my shirt. Next. Wait, oh no, here we go. Next. This one just kind of came in. Stop it. Steve Gadd came up with that polyrhythm. You have no clue how he played that, so please stop it. Well, actually, I watched his video, and I did the best I could. My feel might have sucked, but that is actually what he's doing. More or less. And then, where's it? One more. Oh, and then I think I had put your tongue back in your mouth. You look like a short bus window licker. That one was, I don't know what that one was before. Okay. And then what was I have one more comment. I could watch your videos all day long. I have more, actually I have one more sheet of paper. Anyway. But yes, so I would say honestly, I probably get the ratio, at least now, which is nice, because the ratio's gone down in the sort of bad comment, good comment. I used to probably get, probably out of every 5 comments or 6 comments, one was sort of like an insult or screw you or whatever. Now it seems like it's maybe 1 in 10 or 12, which makes me feel better. Anyway, honestly, thanks for watching my videos. More videos on the way. The Rover coming up, okay, but I want to make sure, want to make sure that when I play the intro, I guess I could just play it 10 times and just, you know what it is? I'd like to keep, what I want to do is start the video with the opening, like the first 20 seconds exactly as he does it, and then carry on in probably the 20-minute video I'll make. But I don't want to get caught into a rut where I just keep, if I mess the actual drum playing of the Rover up, I will stop and start again. That's the mailman. Because that is a big one, it seems. And it dawned on me, that really does, the Rover really does sort of summarize, anyway, does really showcase exactly really Bonham's feel with the band. It really holds back and it's beefcake, okay? So, thanks for watching my video. Stay warm. The Rover's going to be on the way, as well as, what are the other two I wanted to make? I'll remember what those were. But thanks for watching my videos. I really appreciate it, okay? Happy New Year. And there was one other thing I was going to say. What the hell was it? I don't know. I'll try to remember. Thank you for watching my videos.